What's going on, guys? I'm Chris and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm talking about my top 10 favorite actresses of all time. Now, I did my top 10 favorite actors yesterday, so today I'm talking about my favorite actresses, and more of these are going to be more recent actresses because I've just seen more of their movies, if that makes any sense. But a lot of these actresses are going to be from the MCU just because I've seen most of their movies. So coming in at number 10 for me, I couldn't make this without putting her on the list because of WandaVision, and that is Elizabeth Olsen. She obviously plays Wanda Maximoff in the MCU. She's been in various movies like Age of Ultron, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, but of course her show WandaVision is really showing her acting chops as she is trying to act oblivious to everything that's going on, but there's moments where she snaps out of the simulation for a second and is very, very scary. She plays a very terrifying character at this point who's broken down inside. We have no clue what's going on in her head. We're going to continue to find out as the show goes on, but she's crushing it in WandaVision, and she's also really great in the movie Wind River, and I'm excited to see more from her in the rest of WandaVision. Coming in at number 9 for me is going to be Tessa Thompson, Valkyrie from the MCU. Of course, she got her first MCU movie as Thor Ragnarok, playing kind of a drunkard character who comes full circle in the end to just go toe-to-toe on the bridge. But also, she's in Creed as Bianca, Adonis Creed's love interest. Her performance there is extremely well done because she actually has hearing impairment, so her character is a singer and she's slowly losing her hearing in both the first and second films. It's a very stressful situation and she just portrays it so realistically. She's on the come up, and I had to put her on this list just because she's one of those young talents that every time I see her, I'm like, Tessa Thompson's really slept on. Coming in at number 8 for me is going to be Emily Blunt. This is just such a charming actress. Of course, she played Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns, and she took her own rendition of the role. She didn't exactly copy Julie Andrews. She made the role her own, and honestly, I think she should have been nominated for an Oscar. I don't know why she wasn't. I can't talk right now.
I'm doing hot girl.
I don't know why she was not. I really think she should have been. She can sing beautifully, and she really just captured the feel and vibe of the original Mary Poppins in that movie. And then in A Quiet Place, which was the same year, I think she should have been double nominated. I know that's crazy, but you can't talk in A Quiet Place. It's very physical acting performance, especially in the scene in the bathtub where she's giving birth while the monsters are in the house and she's like in pain, and you can see the agonizing pain she's going through just from her facial expressions. She's one of the best actors working today. I have not seen Edge of Tomorrow, but she's also really good in the movie Sicario, which again, I need to rewatch that one. It's been years. And she's married to John Krasinski, so she's a winner. Coming in at number 7 for me is going to be Amy Adams, the actress that most people think has been snubbed over and over for Academy Awards, and I would agree. She's one of the best actresses working today, especially her lead performance in Arrival. She showed up in Talladega Nights at the beginning of her career, sort of, and then she was in the movie Enchanted, but then she turned out to be Lois Lane in Man of Steel. So she really has a wide variety of acting chops. She did a superhero movie, a comedy movie, but then she turns around and does movies with PTA like The Master, where it's a very serious, almost off-putting performance, and then she'll show up in stuff like Vice, where she's really selling it as a character actor, and then she was in The Fighter, and I honestly think she should have won the Oscar that year. She works at a bar.
My boy's wicked smart.
Coming in at number 6 for me is going to be a young gun in the acting industry, Florence Pugh. She's just so charming. I just had to put her up high on this list. I love Little Women. She actually got her first ever Oscar nomination that year, rightfully so, as Amy March. She's just a star in the making. I can't wait to see her in the MCU as Yelena and Black Widow. I already know that that's going to be amazing to see, and I think she might be in the Falcon Winter Soldier, which gets me even more excited. But I haven't seen Midsommar. I know everyone says that's her best performance. I just haven't watched it. I'm not a huge horror guy. Coming in at number 5 for me is going to be Emma Watson, Hermione Granger herself. That's her iconic role. She played Hermione in 8 movies. That's 8 times I've seen Emma Watson crush it. And then, of course, she brought the character of Belle to live action in the live action Beauty and the Beast. A lot of people say that wasn't a good performance and that the singing wasn't all there.
I disagree.
I enjoyed that soundtrack quite a bit. I listened to it in my car with my girlfriend a lot. Also, Evermore is a banger. It's kind of slept on, but anyway. And she's even really solid in Perks of Being a Wallflower. Also, shout out to Cam. She does a great Hermione impression. Coming in at number 4 for me is going to be Saoirse Ronan, who is known as Lady Bird to me, basically. That's like her career best performance, I would say. She got nominated for an Oscar, of course. It's just a really great coming-of-age movie, but she sells the performance, especially when it comes to the argument she has with her mom. I feel like that's just really realistic. She's kind of on the fence about what she wants to do in life. It's very reminiscent of like most people when it comes to the coming-of-age genre. She also got nominated for Little Women, and I mean, she is like the lead of that movie, essentially. In the scene where her and Timothée Chalamet are going at it, Timothée Chalamet's character is kind of confessing his love to Joe. It's heartbreaking stuff, and they really sell it. She deserved to win an Oscar at some point in her career. I already know she's going to. She's been nominated countless times. She's an absolute star, and I can't wait to see her future. Coming in at number 3 for me is going to be Emma Stone. Now, the movie La La Land is what really sold me on her as an actress. She won the Academy Award in this movie, and she is a beautiful singer. I absolutely love the soundtrack for La La Land. I listened to it countless times in my car. Someone in the Crowd is an early song that she sings well, but Here's to the Fools Who Dream, or The Audition, whatever you want to call it, and she sells that, and the way the camera pans out on her when she's singing, and then it kind of everything transforms around her. Her relationship with Ryan Gosling as well hits you right in the feels when it's talking about true love or pursuing your dreams for the arts. It's like something that resonates with a lot of people. And then of course she's Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, so she's a part of the best live-action Spider-Man relationship that we've ever seen. I stand by that. I know she's gonna play Cruella in Cruella de Vil movie from 101 Dalmatians. They're making a live action remake of it, sort of, just based on Cruella. So coming in at number 2 for me is going to be Margot Robbie. Now, her best performance, in my opinion, is I, Tonya. I really think she should have won the Oscar. Just the scene alone of her looking in the mirror, like, terrifies you because of the emotion she's going through, and her acting sells it completely. But also, she does a great job portraying Tonya Harding on the ice with the loud mouth and having these interactions with the judges, or even Sebastian Stan's character. But of course, she got her claim to fame from The Wolf of Wall Street. I honestly don't know why Margot Robbie wasn't nominated this year. She goes toe-to-toe with Leonardo DiCaprio, and their chemistry is fantastic in that movie. And then of course, a lot of people now know her as Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and she's going to be reprising that role in The Suicide Squad. So she does a great job of Harley as well. She can play a crazy girl pretty well. Margot Robbie is an absolute star who's already been nominated for, I think, 2 Oscars, and I wouldn't be surprised if she wins one in the next 5 years. So coming in at number 1 for me has to be Scarlett Johansson. I really did think about this for a while, and I was like, what actress have I seen the most movies from that I truly enjoy the most with a wide variety? And it's ScarJo. She's Black Widow from the MCU, a character that I've really enjoyed seeing since Iron Man 2 on the big screen, and of course, rest in peace. We need her solo movie. It's an outrage that we haven't got it yet, but we have to be patient, I understand. Also, though, she's in movies like The Prestige, a smaller Christopher Nolan film, and she has a really great performance there. She's playing a romantic interest, kind of playing both sides between Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. She's in Marriage Story as Nicole Barber, and her argument scene with Adam Driver is one of the best scenes in 2019. And then she gives a heartbreakingly good performance in Jojo Rabbit as Jojo's mother. I won't spoil what happens there, but my gosh, like, there are just moments where she really cares for her son and wants him to see the right thing and come to the light almost, but then something happens and it's like, oh no. And then her most subtle performance in Lost in Translation is stellar as well when she's with Bill Murray. Her career has just been solid from start till now. I can't wait to see where she continues to go. So hyped to see her take on the role of Black Widow one more time, and who knows, she might return one day down the road with this whole multiverse mess going on. So that's gonna do it for my top 10 favorite actresses of all time. Definitely hit the like button and comment your favorite actresses down below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would mean the world. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.